Hey there, Limitless family. I know I'm looking rough. I got a little no shave November look going on here, but that fits pretty well with what I wanted to share today. Because we're on step 4 in that missionary pathway, and that is when a church emerges. That's step number 4. And now, when we think of church, as we know within Limitless, that can be really simple. If you go to our website at livelimitless.church, you're going to see that we say we are intentionally underwhelming. And that's because we really want the focus and everything to be centered around the Bible and our studying of it and our applying it to our words. So we actually are very intentional about being underwhelming and and making that the focus, because we know if we can just fall in love with God and his word, if we can just fall in love with his word and we can apply it, that is going to change our lives. And so a micro church is what we call what we are, and our hope is to multiply into multiple micro churches. And what that is a simple expression of church where you have two, three, or four or more people coming together that are worshiping God. So we're in his word, right? We're in community together and we're on mission. Those are the three key things. Nothing else is really needed. You don't need a building. You don't need a worship set. You don't need any type of music or a bunch of volunteers or anything like that. It's literally coming together with two or more other people and worshiping by getting in his word, right? Worshiping by acknowledging and turning our focus towards him and the idea of living for him, learning him, knowing him, and community, building relationship that changes lives, right? And being on mission, that radical hospitality, that compassion fueled by mercy, that getting out and serving, that getting out and being disciples who make disciples, and that encouragement of one another on that. So, being on mission, community, worship, that's all it is. That is being the church with a couple of other people. And that can be done on a front porch. That can be done in a house, in a coffee shop. That can be done at your jobs, on a lunch break. It can happen anywhere, anytime. And that's what's so amazing about disciple making movements. They're simple, yet they change lives. They can happen anywhere. And that's because God, well, he can happen anywhere. He can do it anywhere, right? So I know I'm shaking the camera a little bit, but sorry about that. Like I said, intentionally underwhelming. Sometimes it's rough, it's not pretty, but you know what? Sometimes that's how God changes people's lives. So it's amazing that we can be a part of that. Step number 4, church emerges. 2 or 3 gather, worship, community, being on mission together. That's all it is. All right, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys this Sunday.